Me and Kobe never had a real relationship either.
LeBron James recently admitted that he never truly got along with Kobe Bryant. But that's just the surface of a deeper truth. He also hinted at something far more controversial, that many NBA players outright disliked Kobe. To some fans, this may come as a shock. But if you knew Kobe during his prime, it's really not all that surprising. Let's break down exactly what LeBron said and explore the deeper reasons why Kobe was deeply respected but not necessarily well-liked. When Kobe's famous Mamba mentality turned teammates into rivals, it wasn't just about competition, it was personal. The NBA has seen its share of heated rivalries, but few players amassed as many enemies as Kobe Bryant. Known for his unrelenting drive to win at all costs, Kobe didn't just defeat opponents, he dismantled them. His career wasn't only about greatness, it was also defined by controversy, tension, and fractured relationships. One of the most infamous reasons Kobe wasn't universally liked was his endless string of feuds, none more intense than the one that began the moment he was drafted by the Lakers in 1996. Shaquille O'Neal, already the team's dominant star, instantly felt threatened by the arrival of a bold, flashy 18-year-old who acted like he belonged in the same category as legends. Shaq made his stance clear from the start. He labeled Kobe a showboat, criticized his flashy offensive game, and famously said, "I'm not going to be babysitting." That power dynamic turned toxic fast. The friction wasn't just rookie hazing, it was warfare. At one point, Shaq even rapped about Kobe, "Tell me how my taste," mocking him publicly. This was a 7-foot Hall of Famer drawing a definitive line in the sand against a kid who refused to back down. Their animosity didn't cool, even during their three-peat championship run from 2000 to 2002. Instead of success bonding them together, the tension only grew. O'Neal accused Kobe of playing too selfishly to win. Kobe clapped back, saying Shaq came into training camp out of shape and lacked the leadership to carry a team. Imagine winning titles with someone while trying to destroy them in the media. That was Kobe and Shaq. A toxic marriage that somehow produced championship rings. During one infamous moment, when asked about Kobe's criticism of his work ethic, Shaq sarcastically responded, "Was he talking to me or to all the statues of me outside Staples Center? 'Cause he sure wasn't talking to me." By the 2003 to 2004 season, their feud had escalated beyond repair. Public shots were fired, Shaq demanded a trade, and the Lakers blew up their dynasty. Shaq was dealt to Miami for Lamar Odom, Karen Butler, Brian Grant, and a first-round pick. But Kobe's confrontational personality didn't stop with Shaq. One of the most personal and damaging feuds of his career came in 2004, with Hall of Famer Karl Malone. While they were teammates, Malone allegedly made inappropriate comments to Kobe's wife, Vanessa Bryant, during a game. This wasn't trash talk. This was a line that should never be crossed, violating the sacred rule of respecting a man's family. Reports stated that during a home game against the Milwaukee Bucks on November 23, 2004, Malone made remarks that made Vanessa feel uncomfortable. Rob Pelinka, Kobe's agent at the time, told ESPN that Bryant felt deeply betrayed. One of Malone's reported comments, when asked about his cowboy outfit, was a disturbing joke about hunting little Mexican girls. Bryant responded publicly, saying, "I don't know any man in this room that wouldn't be upset about that." Malone denied the allegations, telling USA Today, "Misery loves company. This is a Hollywood soap opera, and I'm not going to be a star in another Bryant soap opera." But the damage was done. The relationship was beyond repair, and the Lakers suffered, missing the playoffs for the first time in over a decade. And that was just one example. Bryant's aggressive nature sparked countless other confrontations. The fight with Chris Childs perfectly summed up his fearless, or reckless, approach. Childs punched Kobe twice during a game. Kobe never backed down. Mike Miller later recalled how Kobe came back after getting stitches and drove the lane at him like nothing happened, nearly taking out his throat. Bryant didn't just get mad. He got even, and made sure his opponents never forgot. Kobe's belief in his own superiority left little room for compromise. During the mid-2000s, especially from 2004 to 2007, he was labeled a ball hog, often forcing plays when the game wasn't going his way. He didn't just want to win, he wanted to dominate. Every play, every possession, every game was a battle to prove he was better than everyone else. This mindset alienated many. Former teammates like Smush Parker and Chris Mim were publicly ridiculed. Sportswriter Mark Heisler called Kobe the most alienated superstar the NBA has ever seen. It wasn't just that Kobe didn't have many friends, it was that he didn't seem to want them. You were either helping him win, or you were in his way. And if all of that wasn't enough, his off-court controversies made matters worse. The 2003 sexual assault case severely damaged his reputation, even though the charges were dropped and settled privately. Kobe always maintained his innocence, but the shadow of that controversy followed him. It affected how he was viewed, not just by fans, but by players across the league. These weren't isolated incidents. They were patterns of behavior that defined his entire career. The feuds, the tension, the drama, all fueled by an obsession with excellence that often came at the cost of personal connection. But then comes the twist. While Kobe was burning bridges, another young phenom was quietly building his empire a different way. LeBron James wasn't just great, he redefined what greatness could look like. And that contrast became one of the most fascinating debates in NBA history. While Kobe's approach made him look like a sidekick at times, LeBron's path was radically different. Instead of alienating teammates, he brought them together. Instead of confrontation, he chose collaboration. LeBron wasn't just the face of a franchise, he became the face of the NBA. LeBron was labeled the chosen one in 10th grade, appearing on the cover of Sports Illustrated. He entered the league under enormous pressure, but unlike Kobe, he didn't let that pressure turn him into a lone wolf. He used it to become a unifying force. Where Kobe saw enemies, LeBron saw teammates. While Kobe fought for control, LeBron led with connection. Even Gillie Da King noted, Kobe used to go into an NBA locker room and put on a Robin uniform. Shaq was Batman. LeBron never put on a Robin uniform, ever. That quote speaks volumes. Kobe had to earn his leadership, climbing a brutal hierarchy. LeBron was born into it, commanding respect from the moment he touched the court. He never played second fiddle. And that mindset defined everything. Statistically, their careers are both legendary, but LeBron's numbers reveal more than just performance. They show consistency, longevity, and leadership. LeBron averages 27.0 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game, compared to Kobe's 25.0 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 4.7 assists. LeBron's total points? Over 42,000. Kobe? Around 33,600. But stats alone don't tell the full story. LeBron won championships with 3 different franchises, Miami, Cleveland, and Los Angeles, proving he could lead anywhere, with anyone. His ability to adapt, uplift, and lead set a new standard for what it means to be a superstar in today's NBA.